and then he lights a fire. How do I start? I hate starting these things. It's so... Anyway. Okay, let's start again. I can't do that. Okay, let's start again. Hi and welcome to Painting in the Shed. I haven't done an episode for a little while because I lost my voice, so I'm glad it's come back now. This episode I wanted to do a painting that people have liked a lot on Facebook and stuff. I've been looking on the various paintings I've done, and there's one called Together Forever, and a lot of people have liked it and stuff and wrote comments, so I thought I'd do a copy of that, show you how I painted it. I did it at a wedding, and I did it in acrylic, and I did it portrait, so I'm changing all that. I'm doing it in landscape for the sake of the camera, and I'm doing it in oil paint, and it might take a little bit longer than an hour, and it's certainly not in a wedding, it's in a shed, so I hope you enjoy it. I'm wearing my Mordecai t-shirt because I said I would. This is a band from Croydon, and they are amazing. Check them out, and thanks for the t-shirt, guys. And you know, check them out. It's good. So yeah, if you want to send me your free stuff to wear, I will wear it and promote your stuff. Actually, I've got one coming up soon for a charity, so I'm really excited about that. That'll be coming up in a few weeks. Yeah. So let's see how this painting goes. Okay, so these are the colours I used. Please pause that if you need to look at it again. I start off with white in the middle and then yellow ochre. I'm using a middle-sized brush and just not using too much paint at all. I'm just using quite a thin amount of paint. Try not to go into the light area too much. I think I went back with the white spirit and sort of wiped that off a little bit. So I don't want too much paint at all, really. Here I'm using a bit more yellow ochre, blending it in with a slightly bigger brush, just to get that really soft look to the light. As you can see, I've got quite a lot of dark around the outside there. Now I'm adding in trees. Basically it's a tunnel of trees, so start off with the ones that are furthest away from you, just using a little bit of burnt sienna with yellow ochre and plotting in these trees. They want them to be quite sort of fuzzy and not too detailed really in the background, so using a bigger brush means that you don't put too much detail in them. Just put them in here. And when you go back into the light, you can sort of bring that back into the branches and bring it into the trees. So it's kind of because it's oil paint, it's all still wet, so you can kind of go back and forward with the light and the dark, and you see with the way the brush sort of goes into the dark and brings the light into it, and then you get this nice circle of trees here. To get darker, I started adding a bit of burnt umber to the burnt sienna, so sort of mid-ground trees here. I'm just adding a bit more burnt umber to the burnt sienna. The brush is kind of flat brush, so when you tilt it to one side it gives you a thinner branch, but when you put it straight flat it gives you a thicker branch. So and with trees they're always, you know, you work your way from the thickest to the thinnest. That's the way you do trees. So you go right from the base right up to the top of branches and you bring them all the way up. Here I'm just plotting in the foreground here. So basically the closer the trees, the more burnt umber I use on top of the paint that's already still wet in the background, and it kind of blends in and you get a really nice effect. Just have fun with it really. This is a small brush and I hold it very lightly and I twiddle the brush as I do the branches. So it's a good way to sort of twist your brush as you're doing the branches. It gives you sort of a loose effect. It's very hard to do branches when you're thinking about which direction they go. Just move them upwards slightly, you know, and just twiddle the brush, and it gives you a natural look to the branches. And you can see all the burnt umber here in the background. It's really quite dark around the outside edges. So here I'm doing my little people. This is burnt sienna with a little bit of burnt umber. I start off quite light and I add more paint as I go. So I'm just plotting it out here. A man and a woman, basically is what I'm trying to do. So you do sort of carrot shaped people. This is, you know, it's not a lot of detail in there at all really when you look at the painting, but it's just the effect you're trying to get. They're in the haze, you know, so you use a bigger brush here, slightly bigger brush, to bring down the shadows as well. It's a really good way of putting the people right there in front of the light to make them look really to make the light look really bright. And I'm adding a bit more burnt umber to this as well, just bringing it down to the foreground. And then I sign it, and that's pretty much it really. Well, we're all done. I found it a bit harder than I thought actually, because I'm used to painting these quite quickly in acrylic, So once you paint the background, the lighter trees, it's normally dry in about 5-10 minutes. You can start painting the dark ones on top. But with oil paint, it's, you know, you have to kind of almost think ahead and not add too much paint in the background here, so that when you put the dark on, it doesn't mix in with the light. I think it'd be nice with a really thick frame on it, actually. You know, if you had a really big, thick wooden black frame, it'd look quite nice. Anyway, it's about £200 if you want to buy this. So please email me, contact me if you want to buy it. There are prints of a painting like this on my website, oliverpengilley.co.uk. It's called Together Forever. I want to thank everyone who's subscribed and everyone who leaves comments and writes to me. I really appreciate it. It's very encouraging. And thanks to Mordecai for the t-shirt. Looking forward to seeing you guys again soon. But before I go, I'd like to ask my friend Jim Pengilley, who did the music for these videos, what he thinks of this painting. So Jim says he hasn't got enough time to do a video review of my painting, so I'm going to have to give him a ring. He said give him a ring and he'll do a review on the phone. So here we go. I'm going to ring Jim right now on my phone. Put it on speakerphone so you can hear it. I'll try and put it near the...
Hello, you got through to Jim Pengilley. I'm sorry I can't take your message at the moment. Please just leave a nice your name and message and I'll call you back as soon as I can. Thanks ever so much.
Hey Jim, it's Ollie here. I was going to give you a ring. Are you there, Jim?
Hello, mate.
Why do you always do that when I call? Something tells me you don't want me to ring you, Jim.
Oh, that was funny.
Oh, brilliant.
How you doing, mate? You
yeah,
right?
got me there.
Yeah. What can I do for you?
Well, do you get the painting? Do you get the painting with the trees and the woods and stuff?
Which one, mate? You've done quite a few of them.
Two people holding hands in the middle. With.
All right, okay. Did
I
you
just
email
sent it.
to me?
Yeah, I sent it today. Yeah. Did you get it?
Okay, give me a second.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, all right, I can see it.
Okay, good. What do you think?
Yeah.
What's your review on that one?
What now? Oh, well, yeah, it's all right, mate. Yeah, sort of nice enough, I suppose.
Okay.
So it's sort of the trees. They sort of remind me of sort of capillaries. It's almost like someone stuck an endoscope down someone's throat, and yeah, like someone swallowed a couple of toy soldiers or something. So yeah, I suppose it's interesting enough. I suppose.
So
Yeah.
it looks like the inside of someone's. Okay, yeah. Okay, that's not really what I was going for, but yeah, I can see that would be. Yeah. Well, thanks for your review and yeah, always look forward to what you're going to say, Jim. Thanks for the music too.
I'm glad someone does, you know.
Anyway, well, thank you. I guess.
That's all right, mate. Hey, look, like, I've got to go, mate. So yeah, I'll speak to you soon. Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Take care, Jim. Cheers.
All right, mate.
Bye.
Ta-da. Bye. Bye.
Thanks, Jim. Thanks to you guys for watching and for subscribing, and more videos coming soon. So thanks for watching. Bye bye for now.